Here we go. Bang on time. I thought I was going to be late again. Wow. I thought I was going to be late again. Now we have to find this live going on now. Where is my live? There we go. There's the live there. There we are. We're set up here. We're set up here. Let's see who shows up first. There we go. Maybe we'll go back like that. That should be better there. Give you a better picture of me. Not that you necessarily want one. Oh, my hair is out of control today. Out of control, yeah. Okay. See who shows up today. Hopefully, nobody's running around panicking and being evacuated from one of these fires out there and can't come to the live show. That would be sad. Very sad, very sad. There's a lot of fires going on right now. Oh boy, I got up this morning and I looked out and it seemed to be clouding over today. And I thought, oh, well, I guess it can cloud over, cool things down. Maybe it'll rain, wet things down. But then after breakfast, I was out there and I looked around and I went, these are clouds. These are not clouds. Hey, Craig Betts, how you doing, buddy? You seem to be the first one to show up a lot of the time. How's it going? How you doing in your neck of the woods? Yeah, I was just saying, I looked around and these weren't clouds. This is smoke. It's like lingering in the trees. So it's not clouds, it's smoke. And I can smell it, smoke, heavy smoke. And I was trying to figure it out because in the last 4 days, there's at least 3 evacuations for fires in BC. And then I just noticed a little while ago that there's a huge fire in Washington. And okay, Craig can't stay long. He's going out for supper with some friends. Going for an early supper, are you? We'll be done here about 1 or 2 or something. I hope you have a good dinner. Where are you going to? Do you know? Do you know what restaurant or wherever you're going, or just a friend's place? Anyway, back to the thing. Yeah, there's Washington is on fire again apparently, and they're evacuating some area of Washington. I didn't get a chance to find out where, but that's probably what most of the smoke is. Some of it could be from the fires in BC. I don't know. Um, but Washington, straight below us, it's just like a little skip across the water onto Vancouver Island, and all the smoke. I can feel the breeze and wind coming up this way from the south. So this could be Washington smoke we're getting from the forest fires. This is insane. There's something really, really corrupt about all these stupid fires they have in around BC and everywhere across everywhere, everywhere. Something very corrupt, especially the Maui fires. That is the most corrupt thing I've ever seen in a very long time. Cat Free, hello from Rhode Island. How are you doing from Rhode Island, Cat Free? How's it going in your neck of the woods? Are you flooding? Are you getting burned out by forest fires? Or are you having a great day of weather today? Let me know what's going on. Same with you, Craig. How's it like in your area? If you're going out for dinner and you're in a good mood, I guess it can't be that bad in the area you're in. But yeah, it's crazy, the fires and that, and I know there's been well over 600, maybe 700 fires in Canada, and they said well over half of them, way over half of them, they have no control over them. And on top of that, they've arrested so many people for purposely starting forest fires. One lady in Alberta, I think she was charged with 36 counts of starting wild forest fires. It's crazy. Ah, so Cat Free says good weather today in Rhode Island. They had a small tornado nearby yesterday. Wow, that's crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. But at least it's good weather there for you today. Hello, Darlene Miller. How you doing? Baby and Angel are in the truck, in the shade, staying safe. I don't have to watch them. But how you doing, Darlene? Ah, Supersonic Devon 321. You live in the middle of Wisconsin and have been smelling smoke all summer. Yeah, I bet Wisconsin is kind of right in that hub where all the smoke from Canada and even the United States, like different states, you know, kind of comes in and piles on top of you. You're kind of in that almost central states where you get this vortex of weather where it brings all the smoke around you. I'm pretty sure, yeah. It's super smoky up here right now. Yeah, and I can smell it strong. I'm sure that's the Washington fires. Could be some of the BC fires, but this is crazy, stupid. And all these people getting arrested across Canada and probably in the States. I haven't heard of them, but across Canada, many people have been arrested for purposely starting forest fires. And so that's crazy. There's obviously some corrupt thing going on with these many, more than half of the fires we're getting almost anywhere. And then this thing in Maui, you know, all these mansions were perfectly safe. The fire was burning all around these really rich mansions like Oprah Winfrey and all these other, Mark Zuckerberg, all these other people. Everything was burning except their mansions. This is really bizarre. And I hope people really get taken accounted for these fires in Maui, especially because they can prove it's purposely done and totally corrupt. I mean, there was boats, all the boats on the water were burning on the water. How do you burn a boat on the water? And then nothing was, there's this one city, I forget what the name of it was. It was surrounded by a ring of fire, but the city was fine. And that's where all the rich people live. It's something really weird about that. Anyway, I'm not going to go on too long about that. But I hope everybody that's involved in this corruption and starting forest fires to, burn out the poor people and the people that they don't want around, And they've killed a lot of people. They've killed a lot of people. I don't know whether it's hundreds and hundreds or thousands of people just in Maui that they killed from this fire. It's insane, totally insane. But yeah, I'm hoping they're totally going to get held accountable for this. This world has gone nuts with all this corruption and everything. And these fires are just another stupid form of it. Shouldn't I be wearing a mask? Are you speaking for the forest fire thing? It's not that thick here. I don't really. I mean, it's around. You can see it in the sky and everything like that. It's clouded over from the smoke, and it's in the trees and everything. But it's not that bad that it's causing a breathing problem. And if anyone's going to have a breathing problem, it'll be me, because I've suffered with emphysema. I've kind of pushed back out of emphysema, and I'm just back in the COPD stage, where it's not so bad at all. COPD is nowhere near as bad as emphysema. Emphysema is life-threatening. And I was coming close to having to get an oxygen tank, so I quit smoking cigarettes after 40 years. So yeah, no, but I'm not going to wear a mask here for the smoke here. It's not that bad. I mean, if it does get thicker and thicker, I will have to. Yes, Darlene, it's very scary and sad, all of it. All of this forest fires and all the destruction that's going on because of evil, corrupt people and their insanity and their greed for power and control and money. It's insane in the membrane. Anyway, now a few people are showing up here. Going to give you a little bit of an update. I'm assuming you so possibly, yeah, for the smoke. Yeah, that's what I thought you meant, Darlene. Yeah, mask for the smoke. No, it's not quite that bad enough yet, but if it does get worse, obviously I'm going to wear some kind of a mask. And the only good masks to wear for anything are those 1,000 micron breather masks, or 1,000 microns or more. The breather masks that it sounds like Darth Vader. You're breathing through the same. Those are the ones that are the only ones that'll stop anything. Those masks you get at the pharmacy, those cheap little white ones or blue ones, any colored ones, they're no good for smoke, for COVID, for anything. Absolutely nothing. The only one that's good for anything, smoke and any disease of any kind, is those breather masks. And they have to be a minimum of 1,000 microns, which is tiny, tiny. 1,000 micron mask will stop asbestos. And asbestos is really small, and it can get in your lungs really easy. So, yeah, if it'll stop asbestos, that's what we had to use on when we were clearing asbestos out of buildings. I was working in some construction things many, many, many eons ago. But anyway, yeah. So anyway, yeah, I'm assuming most of you have seen the video yesterday. Oh, wow, that could be anything. I don't know where he is, actually. Darlene says she watched Chrome's video and he woke up with a raspy voice. I don't know if that's from the smoke or maybe he's been drinking too much. I don't know. I'm just kidding around. Kidding around. I don't know what that's from. I'd be interested to hear about it, but I don't watch anyone anymore. I don't have time to. I only have time to build my videos, put them out, deal with my life, my dogs, and do all the things I have to do, my compression socks, my vehicle identification, everything I need to deal with. I just don't have the time anymore. And it's unfortunate because I'm missing a lot of good entertainment and following a bunch of different people that I used to follow and see what they're up to, and I have to wait for someone else to tell me what everyone's up to. So, yeah, excuse me. Oh, that's a good idea. She says, Darlene says, Joseph put a filter in his car fan. Good idea, good idea. Filter out whatever you can, yeah. Yes, supersonic Devon, time does go fast. It goes too fast sometimes. For me, like when I'm waiting for something, it it just, time stops. The clock stops ticking and everything, and I'm waiting for a million years. But then when I'm not waiting for something and I just want to get through my normal life, time just flies by and I can't keep up. I'm assuming everyone else gets that sort of feeling now and again. But yeah, the compression socks, if you saw my video yesterday, I've got my perfect pair of compression socks. I'll be getting another one in 6 months, another pair. And so we'll do a whole year of the compression socks. So that's on the go. I don't have to sit around waiting for that. And another great thing, after I uploaded that video Friday, I got an email from ICBC saying that my vehicle identification number is being percolated over to the automotive shop of my choice, and it should be there Monday, Tuesday, and so I'll just connect with them tomorrow or the next day, and find out when they got it, and as soon as they got it, make an appointment, go down, get that number stamped onto my trailer, and then I'm good to go. I can just, I'm not waiting around for anything anymore that I'm aware of yet. Unless we get another nasty forest fire over this way and we're evacuated or held in or something, I don't know, but hopefully nothing will slow me down too much, so we'll see. So that's a couple updates. Got the good compression socks, not waiting around for that, and the vehicle identification number for the trailer is going good, will be going good once I get it. I can't wait for that. And on top of that, I had breakfast this morning. It's a good thing we're not face to face here. We're like miles and miles away on a camera phone. Because I ate a ton of garlic again this morning for breakfast, and boy, I'd probably knock all of you over flat if you're sitting right across the table from me. So that's probably a good thing. So, and then last time, I don't know, I was hoping more people show up so they don't miss it, but a lot of people actually just go back and watch the live after it's done and catch up on the information and stuff. But here's that, I mentioned the protein powder I was getting. Athlete's Gainer. Now, this is by Iron Vegan, and if it doesn't say Athlete's Gainer, you've got the wrong bag. They have other products out there, but this one, Athlete's Gainer, remember that. This one has the most stuff in it. It has tons and tons of stuff. And like it's got fermented peas, non-GMO fermented organic peas, organic brown rice proteins, organic greens, you know, like kale and all that sort of stuff, sprouted whole grains. And the best way to eat your grains of any kind is sprouted, because what it does is the sprouting process eats up pretty much all the starch in the grain, and so that it takes that out of your diet. So what you're getting is just almost pure nutrient, no starch, and nothing that can be converted into sugar. So that takes care of that. It's got plant oils and more, it says, but it's got brown rice flour, modified coconut oil, inulin. Inulin is something like insulin. It's a natural form of insulin kind of thing, and it's really good for anyone with who's diabetic. Inulin, if you eat a lot of plants with inulin in them, like Jerusalem artichoke, I think asparagus has it. I'm not sure what else, but I know for sure Jerusalem artichoke, the root tuber, is loaded with inulin, so it's helpful for people with diabetes. Anyway, they got organic spirulina, tough one to say, spirulina. I used to say it all the time until I'm in front of you guys, then I goof up. Spirulina, I don't know if you know that, I can't describe it right now. It's like blue-green algae and stuff like that. It's very, very healthy for you. Yes, I do feel like it helps me a lot, Darlene. I swear to God that this is what got me back on my feet when I was like drained. I couldn't get off the bed. I was wiped out, no energy. My muscles were useless. And I had this, and within 2 days, I was back on my feet again, and energy. And my energy is still going up and down now, but that's circumstantial. But I haven't been wiped out like I was before. And I swear to God that this is what's helping with my energy. It's also giving me a lot of really good nutrients and protein, high protein, because with any medical condition, like with the burns I got, the severe second-degree burns, really bad, I was told I had to have a really high protein diet, which they gave me in the hospital. And with Crohn's disease or anything like that, any of the IBDs, intestinal things, tons of protein. You need high protein, but you don't want really big chunks of meat and that, because that takes your energy for your body to break those chunks of meat down. So if you can get a liquid form of protein, that's the best, because your body will absorb it a lot easier and better, and it won't drain its energy trying to break the food down, big chunks of food. So yeah, so I do feel it does help a lot. Anyway, I'll just go through a few of these. And after the spirulina, it's got organic kale, organic spinach, organic coconut oil, organic sunflower seed oil, flaxseed oil, sprouted amaranth. If you know what amaranth is, it's like a red or purple spinach almost. You grow it in your garden. It's really nice stuff, and it's supposed to be super healthy for you. So amaranth, sprouted quinoa, sprouted millet, sprouted pumpkin seed. Pumpkin seed is super healthy for you. I forget what the couple of ingredients in there that are really, really, really good for you, but pumpkin seed is really good and healthy for you. I've always known that. And they got tart cherry. I guess it's dried and ground tart cherry, bitter melon, pineapple, papaya, cinnamon, ginger root, which is great. Ginger is fantastic for your intestines. Beetroot, and then it's got organic stevia, xanthan gum, and natural and organic flavors. But on top of that, it has all the necessary, what do they call it? Essential and non-essential amino acids. all the essential and non-essential amino acids. There's nothing left out of this, so you're getting it all, and you need a bit of both of them. The non-essential is stuff your body can produce. The essential is stuff your body can't produce. But it's it's amazing stuff, and it's also got it's high in fiber and very very low in sugar. There's barely any sugar in it at all. So anyway, yes, I hear you. I hear you, Darlene. Hello, hello, hello. You're trying to go vegan, yes. Well, this is one way to help you do that. Um, it's iron vegan. It's all a vegan protein powder. So there's no animal source protein in here at all plant-based protein sources. So it's perfect for anyone that wants to go vegan. And I do feel that it's helped me a lot. And I still need to get, because of my burns on my legs that are still healing and that, I still need to get a lot of protein through my body for that. And as well as with the Crohn's disease, probably to help with my COPD, emphysema kind of thing. I'm right on the borderline. I just stepped out of emphysema a while back, and I'm into COPD again. So I'm going backwards to healthier lungs. So COPD is nowhere near as bad as emphysema. Trust me. I was on the verge, like I said, of getting an oxygen tank breather thing, and I don't want to pack those around. So I quit smoking and tried to do everything I could to make myself better. So Cat Free says they mix protein powder into Greek yogurt, yes, and add some berries for fiber when I get tired of making smoothies. And that's a great idea because the Greek yogurt is the best. It's nice, thick, like the Balkan yogurt, really thick, and it's the best for the. Oh, I wish I could think some days. Uh, the essential stuff that's in yogurt, the bacteria, that's it, the bacterial cultures that are in the yogurt is best in the Greek, thicker Greek Balkan style yogurt. And that stuff is really good for you because it gives you protein, it gives you a lot of good stuff, and it's easy on your body because it's practically a liquid. It's thick, but it breaks down into a liquid after you eat it, kind of thing. So it's very easy on the body. Adding berries and stuff, yeah, that's great. I've got to think of that because I was thinking of how I'm going to make smoothies and stuff, and maybe I can do that instead, and I don't have to get out the blender. That'll be perfect. So that's just an update on the what I've been doing with the protein powder, Athlete's Gainer. Try it out, see what you think, and I'm sure it'll help, especially if you have any IBDs or intestinal problems where you have trouble digesting your food and processing your food. Like with me, with when you got severe Crohn's disease, it's your body just doesn't want to process it. It argues about processing it, and it's really stressful on your body, and it sucks the energy out of you. Sometimes that's what's happened with me many, many, many times is I'll eat a meal and it'll be a good healthy meal, and then my body's just taking so much energy to try and process it that it knocks me out, puts me to sleep for a while. And then I get up later after a fair nap and that, and then I end up going to the bathroom. And after that, I start to wake up and feel more awake and a little more energized again. But yeah, heavy proteins and that, or any heavy foods that your body needs to process when you got Crohn's or anything like that is really hard on your body. It sucks your energy out. Wasps. So there we go. What else we got in my bag of tricks? I got my bag down here with all my medications in case I need any. Curious Kitty, hello, how are you doing? Where do you hail from, and how is the weather there? And also, do you have any forest fires burning near you, like the rest of Canada? I was going to say, but the rest of the world, it appears. Let us know, Curious Kitty. Let us know. So, Pennsylvania. Curious Kitty's from Pennsylvania. How's the weather? And are you having any forest fires, smoke and stuff hanging around? Oh, nice weather down there. That's excellent. Excellent. Glad to hear it. Apparently, a lot of people are getting smoked out and burned out and everything like that. I have to contact a few people in BC because every time I turn around, another place is on fire and people are getting evacuated. And some of these places, I know people that live up there, and I haven't got around to trying to get, haven't got around to contacting them yet to find out how things are going. Oh, that's good. Curious Kitty says no fires, thankfully. Yeah, thankfully, yeah, because it's nuts everywhere. And I was saying earlier that it's so corrupt and criminal that more than half of these things, half of these fires, they can say are started by arsons, which is totally insane. I mean, I don't know why anyone would want to do that. They're just cutting their own throat, really. I mean, they might think they're doing something for a higher cause or something, or to help themselves out or help someone else out in a way, but in the long run, they're just making it worse for themselves, because if everyone keeps doing that, all the corrupt people keep starting fires, they're just going to burn themselves out and burn the rest of us out. A good example is what's happening in Maui right now. Ah, did you catch that, Curious Kitty? Darlene Miller's from Pennsylvania as well. Oh, oh yeah, okay. Curious Kitty says they're expecting some smoke from the Canadian fires down in western Pennsylvania. Yeah, I can imagine you don't have to be very close to it, but the wind blows that smoke a long, long way. So Darlene and Curious Kitty are having a conversation, saying hello to each other because they're both in Pennsylvania. So you guys get to know each other and see where you're at in the state and how close you are to each other, and go from there. I think this is kind of great, having the live like this, and people can come on here and then see a comment from someone else, find out where they are, and go, "Hey, I'm just around the corner from you. Didn't know that." So awesome, awesome. Mamma Mia, 555. Happy Sunday to you too. How are you doing in your neck of the woods? If I'm not mistaken, you're in the Middle East, right? Somewhere around Arabia or something. My memory is not what it was, but I do try to remember a lot of the details about certain people and things and stuff like that. But oh yeah, Curious Kitty, the fires are definitely worse this year than they've ever been. They've been getting worse for years and years and years. I remember I grew up in BC. I was born and raised in. Ah, okay. Sorry, I'll get right back to that. I was born and raised in BC, and we had forest fires come and go. There weren't that many, and then all of a sudden one day there was like well over 100, and then there's well over 150 and 200 and 250, 300, 600 fires everywhere. And I always thought there's something really not right about that. It's got to be something corrupt going on, because that's not a normal situation, and because you could tell that in the past, they always, when I was a kid, they'd say like, the forest fires, most of the forest fires were started by lightning, and very little of them were started by accidental things, with people not putting their campfires out or throwing cigarette butts out the window or something like that. But they could tell you back in the day that most of them were started by lightning or something like that, natural causes. But now it's like they don't tell you how any of them started now, because they either don't know or they know it's arsonist. And that's so sad. But there's a hell of a lot more fires this year than it was last year, and more than there was the year before. And over the last 10 years, they've just been doubling and tripling every year. And this is the worst it's been. It's going to get even worse and worse. So, Mama Mia says, yes, she's in Doha, Qatar. I hope I said that right. Doha, Qatar. Yeah, that's the Middle East somewhere, I believe. Cool. Must be hot there, eh? Probably 40 degrees. That's 120. The Eurasian ring-necked dove and me says, hello, Kent from the Blue Earthling Extraterrestrial, aka the ring-necked doves. Blue Earthling Extraterrestrial. Ah, it's. I believe you've changed your title from Blue Earthling Extraterrestrial to Eurasian Ring-Necked Doves and Me, I believe. But apparently you raise the doves or you just study them. I'm not sure. I can't remember, but correct me, please. Let me know if you're raising them or just studying them. But yeah, beautiful birds anyway. Beautiful birds. I checked into them a while back when you sent me some information at one point. Ah, oh, something I should tell you. For anyone that was here last time when I was talking, doing the singing and talking about songs and stuff like that, I actually went and checked out that song, California Dreaming, the original by Mamas and Papas, and apparently it does say they stopped into a church, they passed along the way, got down on their knees, and pretend to pray. Pretend to pray. It actually says that. And I went back and I found the original song and I listened to it a couple of times, and all I can hear is began to pray, began to pray. So all my life I thought it was began to pray, but it is pretend to pray. So I was wrong again. I'm wrong once in a while, not often, but once in a while. But yeah, I couldn't believe that. I still, when I hear it, I listen to it over and over again, and I still hear it began to pray. I don't, but it's pretend to pray, so they're fairly close. But anyway, I'm hoping to do that song sometime today in the live, but I'm going to do it my way because I don't like pretend to pray. I know it's in the song, and that's the way they wrote it for a purpose, but I don't know. I liked it the other way. I don't know. It makes me feel better. There you go. Cat Free says they always thought it was began to pray too. Doesn't it sound like it when you hear it? It sounds like began to pray. But when I heard that lady singing it, basically unplugged or a cappella or whatever, and she really made it known that that word was pretend. And I went, what? What's going on here? So Mama Mia says, it's hot there, but everywhere is heavy air conditioned, even basement parking, pathways, stadiums, malls, and etc. You got air conditioning everywhere over there in the Middle East. Yeah, I would imagine. Yeah, it's pretty darn hot. But I guess for you guys, you're used to it. Like, I think the hottest I've ever experienced around here is about 110, 115. But I've heard somewhere in places like the Middle East, you can get up to 130, 140. I can't even imagine that. That's so stupid hot. I mean, I die at 110, 112 degrees. And I just can't imagine 130, 40. That just taking it to a whole. I think you'd have to become accustomed to it over time to be able to live in a place like that. I know it would be hard for me, but wow, that's hot. Ah, okay. Okay, so the Eurasian ring-necked doves and me. I don't know why I'm explaining this all to you. You could probably read the comments for yourself. But anyway, they're raising the ring-neck doves for the hobby. They were given two doves from a senior friend who could not keep them. And I guess, yeah, they receive lots of love and attention. That's good. All our pets, no matter what they are, whether they're birds or deer or dogs or cats or fish, or they should get nothing but attention because they really don't know any better and they rely on you to do everything for them pretty much. Because they're basically domesticated animals and they're not wild most of the time anymore. Gloria Stanley, glad to see you show up there, Gloria. Good to see you hanging out again. And she says Oregon and California have many fires and the air quality is bad. Yeah, I've heard California is practically all on fire just about. I forgot about that. But yeah, and Oregon as well. And now Washington State. It's like it's all up the West Coast. California, then Oregon, and then now Washington. And they're just, the whole place is burning. It's insane. Air quality is bad and people are suffering and dying even. Dying from the smoke and the fires. Some of them getting burned to death, like in Maui. Oh, that's crazy, crazy. I can't believe all the fires that are happening. So everywhere, it's insane. It's insane. So we're at 34. Okay, just checking the time here. My girls are always in the back of my mind when they're not beside me, and I'm doing something else, and trying to focus on something else like this, and then so also think of the girls. So they're fine though. They're locked in the truck in the shade. They got water. They've had their food, and they just lie down and wait patiently for me until someone walks by. John Jarvis. Yes, it is arsonists. They can prove that in Maui for sure. And they've also arrested arsonists in Canada, all across Canada. The two I know about are in Ontario and in Alberta that they've made an arrest. One woman in Alberta was charged with 36 counts of starting forest fires. And someone in Ontario was also charged with starting forest fires as well. I don't know how many, but many arsonists going around starting all these fires. A lot of these fires. I don't think many of them are actual natural fires anymore. I think they've all been started on purpose because the elite of the world, the one percenters, have an agenda to try and wipe us out, take us out, and build a world for themselves. Evil buggers. I try to keep my language down to a minimum because things I want to say, I won't say them live. But it's great to see you around, John Jarvis. We didn't see you last time. You were going to show up last time and you didn't. I think you had something more important to do, didn't you? I don't think you just forgot, did you? No. Probably something really important came up. Anyway, I'm just teasing you, John. Just teasing you. Glad to see you're back. Oh, thank you very much. Curious Kitty says, I have beautiful little fur babies. Yeah, they're gorgeous and adorable and charming as hell. I just love them. They're just the cutest little things. Cutest things on wheels. Yes, Mamma Mia, when we're done here, I'm gonna go and kiss those girls for you, and I'm gonna tell them it's from you. And I mentioned that I think last time. It's anyone that asks me to, hey, give hugs and kisses to the girls for me, I always do, and I always tell them who it's from. Big hearts, eh? Curious Kitty, yeah. Big hearts for the girls. Oh yeah, Mamma Mia was saying after the pandemic, yeah, natural disasters, and she hopes everyone's okay, but that's a short form of saying, yeah, a lot of crap has been going on after from the pandemic and after. It's a lot of crazy stuff. A lot of crazy stuff. Yep. You're welcome, Mamma Mia. You are welcome. Anyway, we're about half an hour into this. No, John, I haven't heard that one. Richmond, north of Richmond. I gotta write that down. Richmond, north of Richmond. Because I'll forget. I'm assuming that's about the corrupt money people these days, the one percenters, the rich elite buggers. Anyway, John says, have you heard the song Rich Men North of Richmond? It's a new song and it's supposed to be amazing. So definitely got to check that out. So if you're listening and you like cool songs like that, go check that one out. I can't wait to hear it. And like I said, I'm assuming it's about the rich men that are trying to run the world. Crazy buggers, eh? I'm sure I'll love it. If you like it, I'll love it, John. Oh, I know that name. I know that name. Cat Free says the singer is Oliver Anthony. Oh, I think. They think. Oliver Anthony. I know that name, Oliver Anthony. I'm sure I've listened to some of his music um, fairly recently. I'm pretty sure it's Oliver Anthony. And if it's the same person, man, he sings really great. Really great. But yeah, I'm sure I'll love the song, especially if it's along the venue that I'm interested in and compassionate about, I guess. Really cool. Rich men north of Richmond. Cool. So, oh my gosh, my back hurts so much. Oh, I'm gonna have to take some more. I've been really hurting a lot lately. I don't know why. I can't blame it on my bed. I can't necessarily blame it on my condition. Well, I guess I can. All my conditions, many of them. And I can't really blame it on overworking my body too much lately because the last couple of days I've slowed down on that after going down to the soup kitchen and dropping all that stuff off. Yeah. Oh, but I'm really hurting badly. Oh, and I'm stiff. My neck is stiff. My back's stiff. My arms and legs and everything's stiff. Losing my pill. Anyway, just wait for that to melt in. Normally they just melt right away. There we go. There we go. Okay, so I mentioned that the song California Dreamin'. The line in there was they got down on their knees and pretend to pray. Well, I'm not going to do it that way. I just began to pray. I like it much better. Much better. Just checking the see if more comments are coming in. Anyway, what I've done, I write it all down because I can't always remember them, and I practice. I can't necessarily remember them all, and I don't want, if I'm going to try something, I'm not going to. I don't want to stop partway through and go, oh well, sorry, I can't remember it, so you're shit out of luck. That would not be fair, would it? Anyway, let's try this one out, okay? I gotta read it off the notes. Clear my throat. I got a bug running around my weird looking bug running around my laptop screen. Get away. Weird. It's bugging me. So here we go. I'm going to do it my way, the way I like to do it. All the leaves are brown and the skies are gray. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. I'd be safe and warm if I was in LA. California dreaming on such a winter's day. Stopped into a church I passed along the way. Well, I got down on my knees and I began to pray. You know, the preacher liked the cold. He knows I'm gonna stay. California dreaming on such a winter's day. All the leaves are brown and the skies are gray. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. If I didn't tell her, I could leave today. California dreaming on such a winter's day. That wasn't my best. I was doing it better before. Unedited. Billy T, how you doing, buddy? He says nice. He must have just caught that. Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. That wasn't my best. Something's up with my throat then. I was practicing a little this morning and it seemed all right, but yeah, it didn't quite have the right tone or tempo or something. Something was off. But if you liked it, I'm glad. But that was all the leaves are brown and the skies are gray. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. I'd be safe and warm if I was in LA. California dreaming on such a winter's day. Yeah, I can't get it back. But I hope it was enjoyable enough for you. I love that song from way back. And I'm fascinated. I found out that's happened a lot, though, in my life when I see music and I like. And that's a very good point. Very good point. I'll have to bring that up with the singer. Cat Free says, what's the point of going into a church if you're going to pretend to pray? There you go, right there, right? Makes perfect sense. Oh, thank you, Cat Free. Someone likes me singing. I don't hear it like you guys do, but I know when I'm a little off. Like today, I was a little off. Because I don't know, maybe it's because of the audience. When I'm by myself and there's nobody around anywhere. I don't have to worry or think about it, and I know there's nobody there that can hear me. So I just kind of belt it out, and I it's sort of like singing in the shower. You tend to do a better job. Either that or the shower's like a studio where it's a sound studio where the sound is a lot better from the echo and everything like that. Anyway, so Billy T, how you doing? How's Mom doing? Gail, I remembered her name, Gail. How's she doing? And is she there? She hanging out with you, watching the show? Let me know, Billy. Let me know. Oh boy. Darlene says she enjoys my singing too. It's soothing. Soothing. I get that so much. Soothing and calming. Wow. That is crazy. Good to know though, man. If I want to put someone to sleep, I'll just sing, right? Oh, thanks, Mama Mia. Yeah, it does bring back memories, doesn't it? Yeah. That's why I like the older stuff. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff. A lot of good new stuff as well, but I really like the older stuff back to when I was very young. Oh, cool. So your Asian ringneck dove and me says we're gonna do karaoke when he comes to Qualicum Beach for sure, for sure. Yeah, let's do that. I'd be so into that. That'd be really cool. I don't drink, so I just have to sit there and have ginger ale or something, but that's okay. Just sit around, drink ginger ale, and sing songs. Yeah, for sure. When you come down, look me up. We'll go do karaoke, I guarantee. Because he says he's got a brother in Port Alberni. Cool. Awesome. Like to meet the brother too if we get up that way for karaoke. I don't know. Ah, Darlene agrees with Cat Free. I'm assuming about the nice singing. So where'd you go, Billy T? Where'd you go? Did you go? You gonna go get your mom? Talk to me, boy. Talk to me. Yep. I'd like to know how your mom's doing and if she's around, if she can hear the next one, because I got one. I got one I kind of picked for her, sort of thing, in a way. I thought it would be down her alley more than some of the other stuff I do. But anyway, if not, if you don't come back, I can do it and you can always replay the live afterwards and hear the tune. I gotta go over the words, so I want I want to try and do this one better than the last one. Hopefully, hopefully. So how many we got here? 14. Thanks. I'm just checking the stats on this video, the time and the stats and everything. Anyway, I haven't heard from you, Billy. Hope your mom Gail is around there. Okay, I think we're almost ready to try another one here. So I picked this one for Billy T's mom, Gail. Oh, great. She's okay. Can she hear me? Can she hear this live? I was just about to start singing when you said that. Oh, okay. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. I guess we're all ready to go then. So I picked this one for Billy T's mom, Gail, but it's for all of you as well. I mean, it's a cool old classic, and hopefully I can pull it off. So let's try this. You saw me crying in the tears I shed were tears of joy. You saw me crying in the chapel. The tears I shed were tears of joy. I know the meaning of contentment. I am happy with the Lord. Just a plain and simple chapel where all good people go to pray. I pray the Lord that I'll grow stronger as I live from day me today. I've searched and I've searched, but I couldn't find no way on earth to find peace of mind. Now I'm happy in the chapel where people are of one accord. Yes, we gather in the chapel just to sing and praise the Lord. You'll search and you'll search, but you'll never find no way on earth to find peace of mind. So take your troubles to the chapel. Get down on your knees and pray. Then your burdens will be lighter, and you'll surely find the way. I hope your mom liked that, Billy. I think I did better on that one than the first one, but you know, it's all relative. Anyway, I don't, like I said before. Oh, sorry to see you go, Curious Kitty. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Love my channel. And blessings to all of you, she says. Curious Kitty, or they say. Curious Kitty, I don't know if it's a... I'm just going to say they. Silly labels, eh? Oh, that's nice. Darlene. Darlene says hello to Billy T and hello to his mother. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah. Cool. Oh, thank you, Mama Mia. Thank you. Thank you so much. And I'm sure you got that, Darlene. Billy T says, best to you, Darlene. John Jarvis says, just glad to hear a happy song. Yeah, ain't that the truth sometimes these days, eh? We get such sad, depressing, miserable songs about corruption and lies and everything. You know, whatever it is. And we just love to hear happy songs. Back in the day, like in the 50s, the 60s, and the 70s, a lot of it was happy songs. Happy, happy, happy. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Billy T. Tell her I worked on that for a few days, trying to see if I can get it just right, just for her. Yes, Darlene, it is a beautiful song. I love that song. Always loved it. Like I mentioned sometime before, I'm not a big fan of Elvis as a person, and not a huge fan of all his music, but he's got some really good ones, though. Really good ones. And that's just one of them, Crying in the Chapel. And I don't think it was written by him either. If trying to remember. I thought I could remember who actually wrote it, but I don't remember. But anyway, he's got some really good ones too, though. And he's got a good voice, obviously. But thank you so much, everybody. Yeah, thanks. Now that I only wrote down 2 songs. Actually, in this book, I've got more songs. Do I? I'm not sure. Oh, I do. But I would have written down more songs if I thought it would go over pretty good. Hey, you want to hear a Christmas song? First person, anyone that says they want to hear a Christmas song, I'll do a Christmas song. And it's not a Christmas song. It's not a religious Christian song. It's just a fun Christmas song. But yeah, I do have some other songs in here. Yes, John, Elvis was a great talent. He was definitely a talent. Same with Michael Jackson. Definitely a fantastic, excellent talent. Above and beyond. But, you know, as a person, wow, guy's a little bit whacked out. But you know what? You know, I don't judge anyone. I mean, I don't know much about him. I don't know him personally, so, you know, I can't really say. But from what I've heard, like, he's a bit crazy. But you know what? Crazy people can be just as talented or even more talented than non-crazy people. So, but yeah. I thought you were taking off, Billy. I thought you meant it was time for you to hit the road and go singing in the nightclubs. Ah, he's talking about me. Time for me to hit the road and go sing in the nightclubs. Yeah, maybe. Maybe we'll see. Oh, Billy T wants a Christmas song. Anyone else want a Christmas song? It's a fun one, and I think I can do that better than I've done so far. Yeah, me. I know. I got that, Billy. I got that. I got that. Cat Free wants a Christmas song. Mamma Mia wants Christmas. Really? Christmas in August? Christmas in August. It's hot and sunny. Okay. Just for you guys, we'll do this one. Because I've done it quite a few times before. I haven't done it for a long time. But I've done it before in the past, and I know it's not too bad. So I think this is one that everybody kind of likes because it's just a little fun song. It's not really heavy religious or anything. Not that I mind that. It's not about that. It's just, I think this one appeals to a lot more people, you know, just without any nuances or can't think of the words when I want them. Anyway, let's try this one. Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is a new bird, to sing a love song while we stroll along, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman, we'll pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? We'll say, no, man, but you can do the job when you're in town. Later on, we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we made, walking in a winter wonderland. It's kind of funny I found that one in the book. Now, I want your opinion. Was that the better song out of the three that I just did? As far as my voice and singing goes? You can't wait for Christmas. Damn. I don't want to see all the snow. I can wait for Christmas because the snow comes with it, and I don't like snow anymore. I mean, I do if I'm visiting it and I'm all bundled up and I'm skiing or doing something on purpose. But boy, I don't look forward to the cold winters. And yeah, if the snow wasn't cold, I wouldn't mind. But the winter's cold, and that's the part I don't like. That's pretty cool. So I don't know. Out of all the songs, all three songs I just did, which one do you think I did the best at? So that way I can practice. Yeah, Mamma Mia, it's not that far around the corner. I was just saying to my friend 3 days ago, the night air had cooled down and it was almost like we had to put our little wood stoves on or something. We had to close the windows and that. It was quite chilly in the night, chillier than normal for summer. And I was saying to him, I said, yeah, it's like, we're at August, what was it? It was August 18th, or I think at the time. And I said, September's right around the corner. And he said, yeah, his son and him were just talking about that the day before, saying how they could feel September in the air, the smell and the feel and that. But we'll know for sure that September and fall is in the air when we start smelling the wild cranberries. So Cat Free says they found out that they were allergic to hay on their first and last hay ride, or sleigh ride, I should say. So if you found out on your first one, why did you go on the last one? I'm just kidding around, just messing with you right now. Just having a bit of fun. Unedited Billy T. Billy T says Elvis. Does that mean you want me to sing an Elvis song? A different Elvis song? You've got to clarify. Oh, I'm just having a blast today because I was feeling crappy when I got up today, and I'm actually feeling much better now that I've had my breakfast, got up, stretched, had my my organic tea, healthy organic tea, my cloves, and all my nutrients and stuff like that, and my medication. So I'm just messing with you. I'm only having fun with people. But if that's the case, there's another. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, you liked crying in the chapel the best. Okay, thanks, Billy. He thought I did the best on the crying in the chapel. Okay, well, there's something. Sometimes I just don't know what to say, so I open my mouth and just spew words out. Yeah, so there's another one that I really like that Elvis used to do was Suspicious Minds. And I was wondering if I was thinking about it this past week and kind of running the tune through my mind a bunch of times, and I haven't looked up all the words yet to make sure I'm correct, but I was thinking I was thinking of trying that one as well. I'm trying to read and talk at the same time. That's what I thought, Darlene. Yeah, she says the Christmas song was the one I did the best out of today's songs. That she thought the Christmas one was the best. Sleigh Bells. Sleigh Bells. Winter Wonderland. Winter Wonderland. That's what it's called. Yeah, I kind of thought I did the best on that one too, because I've actually sang it a hell of a lot more than I've sung on the other ones. Because I mean, every year since I was a little kid, I've been singing Winter Wonderland. There we go. We got two confirmations on the Christmas song was the best one I did today. And Billy T agrees as well. But that one, Crying in the Chapel, that's a really nice song though, isn't it? I hope your mom really liked that, Billy. I hope your mom enjoyed it. I hope she likes that gospel-y type stuff. I'm still searching out more songs, writing down the titles and that, so I go back and practice them out, and if I think I'm good enough, I write the words down so I'll remember them. Oh, another one. I bet you it's not even in here. Here's one I did a while back, Alice Cooper. We're not doing that one today. It's a great song, a really nice mellow song. We'll do it another day. Oh, I guess I don't have it in this book. Where is it? Where the hell would it be? I had one song, I really liked it. And I know I've written it down somewhere. I gotta find out where it's written down, but it's by, what the hell's her name? Tell me her name. Oh, she does she, Billy? Oh, perfect, excellent. That's fantastic. Fantastic. Oh, I'm just laughing. So many people come down in this neighborhood. They're traveling the highway and that, and they come down to pee or something. And this lady and her kids came out. The kid was peeing against a tree and just looking at me. And then he mentioned to his mom, who had just dropped her pants and squatted. And she looked straight at me and then jumped up and went, "Oh my God." I can't see that far away anyway, not without my glasses on. And I didn't see anything. Wouldn't even. Oh, Darlene Miller. She says, "I'm trying to sing with you." I bet you do a good job too. Hopefully you know all the words. Yeah, yes. Mama Mia says, "Please sing on the next live, The Last Leaf." Okay, well, I don't even know that one. I may have heard it, but I don't know what we're talking about here. So I'm going to write that one down as well as Richmond, north of Richmond, John Jarvis. The Last Leaf. I'm not sure I know that one. The Last Leaf. I'm assuming that's kind of a gospel or religious song of some sort, right? Okay, I'll look that up and I'm going to check it out. By Cascades in the 60s. Oh, really? Then I should know it. I should have. I'm pretty sure I've heard it somewhere. Because I mean, I hear all the songs on the radio all through my years in my life. And I've heard stuff and then found out 20, 30, 40 years later who wrote it and, all sorts of stuff about it. Darlene says again, the Christmas song was the best. Are you wanting me to sing more Christmas songs? I can't because that's my favorite. uh, anyway, we'll think about that. Oh yeah, that's a tough one, Billy. That's a tough one. Anyway, by the Cascades in the '60s. Cascades. Cascades. I gotta write this stuff down. Okay, so back to you, Billy. That one, I've contemplated most of my life, and I've tried it like at home by myself on at least one occasion, and I don't know. I've never really felt I've been good enough at it to do it publicly or karaoke or anything like that. Billy T says he wants I Did It My Way by Sinatra. Yeah, and Darlene says, yes, Frank Sinatra, yeah. He's another guy I didn't care for that much either. I'm sorry to say that, but as a person, right? Because I've seen in his background that, but man, he could sing some good songs, eh? Yeah, yeah. But sorry to spew my opinions now and again. But yeah, he's got some good songs. Did it my way. I will think about that one, Billy. I will um, I will try it and try it and try it. And if I think I did, John says, my way, yes, my way, yes. Thanks for the help, John. I'm trying to back out of it. um, I will practice, and if I think it's good enough, I will absolutely give it a shot on a live, and we'll see. We'll see. I have no promises, but we'll see. I'm trying to remember the words right now. See, I can't even think of the word. I got the tune in my head, but I can't get the words. I can nail it, can I? John thinks I can nail it. We'll see about that. Okay, I'm definitely going to have to. It's on the list. I'm definitely going to have to practice, and I will do my best to give it a shot. As long as I think I can do it all. Like there's some songs you can get like the chorus and stuff like that and do a really good job, but the inner parts of the song, like you mess them up or something like that. I found that at karaoke too. I knew the chorus is excuse me, doing the choruses really well. Oh, excuse me again. But when I try the inner core of the song, I just stumble over it. So I can't think of which songs that that I have a problem with that one. One of them was the one I was looking for. I was trying to remember her name. Adele, and it's called. I can't remember what it's called. Someone New or something. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, I beg. I remember you said sometimes it lasts in love and sometimes it hurts instead. Oh. That song. That's the one. Kent's Karaoke Club. Oh, cat free. You're funny. You're better than me. I was doing the Kent's Crazy Kitchen. Cooking with Kent. With all K's. That's even a better one. Cat free says Kent's Karaoke Club. Yes, Mamma Mia. That's Adele. I've always wanted to do that one, but there's a section in it that I can't seem to quite get, and I sound like a cat being dragged behind a car or something. But if I can, what are the words? If I can pull that one off with that section of that song, I will actually try that song as well. That's been on my list for a while anyway. Yes, and now I'm getting lots of song requests. There'll be a new part of vlog singing added to Kent Kitchen and Foraging and etc. Kent's Karaoke Club. I kind of like that actually. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's the plan. I got a few things to try out. You know, one that I really wanted to do. Always wanted to do it ever since way back when I was a teenager. Ever since. Um, and I'm not sure if I want to try it now because someone has actually done it better than the original, and they do a mind-blowingly good job of it. It's just fantastic. It's by Disturbed, and I think you know where I'm going with this one. The Sound of Silence. Oh my God. They just took a great classic song and made it so much better. That singer, vocalist, man, is he good. Such a deep voice. He pulled that off so well. That was just mind-blowingly good. I would love to do that song, but I'd be reluctant to sing it after he's done it because you can't get better than that. Disturbed doing Sound of Silence. You just can't get better than that on that song. Wow. He is amazing. But I'm going to work on it. I'll probably try it at one point. Even if he is going to be always better than me, I don't care. Yes, Cat Free says they've heard that version and it's chilling. Yes, it's chilling. I got goosebumps and things up and down my spine, chills and goosebumps up and down my spine the first time I heard it. I still get them every time I hear it, but the first time I was just like, oh my God. You know, right away he just sounds just amazing on that song. And it's like such a contrast between Art Garfunkel with such a high voice and the guy from Disturbed with such the really low voice. Oh my God! But he makes that song just fantastic. That's the best. A lot of times I've said this to many people. A lot of times I don't like cover songs because you hear the cover and sure it might be good. I think it's yeah, it might be good, but it's just not the original. I'm trying to think of what's that song? Big Yellow Taxi by Joni Mitchell, and I think it was Counting Crows that did their version of it. And they do it really well. They do it really well, but it's just not Joni Mitchell. You know what I mean? It can't stand up to the original. Um, and but the Sound of Silence, wow! The guy from Disturbed blows it right out of the water. He makes it even better than the original, which I rarely ever say. But yeah, yeah. So Mama Mia says, yes, Sound of Silence. Sound of Silence. That's great with my voice. Yeah, I've heard someone else say that too, and I'm not, but it'll never be as good as his. He's just amazing. But anyway, Cat Free, have you heard the slow down version of Mad World? Can't remember the singer. I have not. I'm going to look that one up though. Mad World. There we go. Slow version. I'll look that up. I haven't heard that one yet, but you got more confidence in me than I do in myself, Mama Mia. She said, don't worry, you're going to own it. I probably will in my way. But I still won't be as good as him. Yeah, cool, awesome. Well, I got a few songs to practice in the meantime while I'm trying to build videos for the rest of the week. So I got to build videos and practice singing and do everything else and live my life and take care of my girls and go get my vehicle identification number. I'm just messing with you again. I don't know why I'm in a sort of a giddy, weird kind of mood today. Yes, it certainly is, Billy T. It's great to practice in the woods, and that's where I do a lot of my practicing because the only ones that hear me are the animals, and they don't care. They just run away because they don't want to be near me or anybody, any human beings. But yeah, I practice out in the woods. I practice in my little tiny house because nobody's around me at night. Um, and sometimes I've actually practiced and people have showed up, and then I've felt self-conscious, and I finished the song, and once in a while, on a rare occasion, someone will say, "Hey, that was good." But yeah, practicing in the woods, practicing in the shower is good. Um, and practicing in my little tiny house works out well for me. That way, if people hear me, they can't see me either. They can hear me but not see me. And as long as they can't see me, I won't mind so much. So now that we're down the road here over an hour now, I'm going to bring this up again. If anyone didn't catch it, this is Athlete's Gainer. It's a vegan protein powder, all vegan protein powder. And I swear I feel more energized from after I started getting onto this after just 2 days. And that's what got me off the bed and being all wiped out and no energy and no strength, no stamina, nothing, is this stuff. Because my body with the Crohn's and that, it doesn't like to process food, so if you can give it liquid food and nothing but pure nutrients in the liquid food, then it's a lot easier for it to just suck up those nutrients and pass it through your body without any, very little difficulties. Like if you're trying to eat down a big steak and potato dinner and stuff like that, oh, that's hard on the body. But anyway, Athlete's Gainer. If it doesn't say Athlete's Gainer, you got the wrong bag, because Iron Vegan comes out with other products, and this one has everything in it from all their other products. This is has they don't have another product that has as much in it as this one, and it's got a full range of amino acids and nutrients and everything. I'm not going to read them out again, but Athlete's Gainer. Try it out if you're looking for some kind of protein powder to add with your diet and everything. Um, Fast intake, Billy. Yeah, that's it. Fast intake, Billy. You hit the nail on the head. Yeah, I'm not sure, Mamma Mia, where it's available. I know it's available in Canada, probably the United States. It's actually made in Canada, pretty sure. Yes, it's made in Canada. Some of the products they import, and some of them are domestic ingredients, but it's all made in Canada, and it's distributed by Body Plus Toronto, Ontario. So I don't know where else you can get it, but if you can find it, it's good stuff. And if you want to stay vegan instead of carnivore and stuff like that, that would be the way to go. And I swear it works great. Works great. But yeah, it's definitely fast intake for the body, and that's very helpful when your body's already under stress and strain. It doesn't have to fight trying to break down all these other products. Even raw vegetables like raw carrots and things like that, they're really hard and dense. And raw hard carrots and the hard vegetables like that are actually just as hard for your body to break down and process as meat and all those heavier things too. So that's why cooked vegetables are so much better, because they're way softer and they smash down better, and they actually liquefy better as well, and your body doesn't have to work so hard at processing them. Just some information in case anyone out there you or anyone has Crohn's or any IBDs like ileitis, diverticulitis, and even ulcerative colitis, any of those things. It's very helpful. So there we go. Oh, I think we're kind of at another day of live show today. We're getting fairly close to an hour and a half now, and I think we've got our maximum amount of people that are showing up today. What's interesting though is after I do the live and I go home, and uh, maybe in the first couple hours, but usually the next day I get a whole bunch of comments saying, "Oh, I missed your live," and blah blah blah. But the content was good, and that because they went back and watched it after the fact and stuff like that. I get that a lot. And, oh, I was busy doing this, or I forgot, or you know, I couldn't make it, or I didn't make it in time, or something like that. Got held up in traffic or whatever it is. Um, but yeah, it's I get a lot of feedback on it even after the fact, so which is good. It's good. Anyway, I think we covered a lot. I know I wrote down my notes and didn't forget too much. I gotta brush my hair again. let my hair down today because those these things, these things in your hair, they get kind of tight sometimes in your hair. Head feels sore. Anyway, I think it's time for us to go. Um, I got to go check on my girls again. They've been awfully quiet, which is good. That means nobody's around. It's Sundays. Everything's closed and the highways are kind of open as much as they can, so the traffic is flowing better. It's not backed up. Not a lot of noise, as you've noticed probably. But oh, that explains a lot too. Yeah, that's probably what happened to you last week, wasn't it? Football. John says Sundays are for football at my house during the NFL season. Yeah, I forgot about that. Football. I'm not a big sports guy. I'd rather play. I always played. I played football. My favorite was soccer. Played soccer, and my two favorites are soccer, baseball. I love baseball. I'll watch baseball, but I never really like to watch. Um, I always preferred to play the sport rather than watch it. I don't know why that was, but that's another thing. Sports on the weekends, on Sundays. I have sports on, when my show's going on, maybe. That's probably part of it. Oh, yeah. I'm glad you brought that up, Darlene. She says she loves the Bee Gees. She gets chills. Yeah, I love the Bee Gees too. I loved them. It was the first time I heard them, and ever since, like pretty much everything they've done. But there's not a lot of that I can do because that one guy's got such a high voice, eh? And then they got three guys in there, and they got all three different ranges of voices for singing. That's so cool. They're amazing, amazing together. But there is a couple of songs I like. I'm gonna go look them up too and see if I can. Oh, oh, I don't know, John. I don't know, John. John wants me to please choose another day for lives because of football. You're a football fanatic, eh? I don't know if I can do that. I mean, I could do that. I mean, do whatever I want. I can put out a video every day like I did before if I want, but I just can't do that anymore. It almost drained me. But thing is, I'm on a sort of with the YouTube, you got the algorithms, right? And you want to stick with the algorithm, things that work and everything like that. And I've been doing Sunday, Tuesday, Friday, and if I switch it up, then it kind of screws up the algorithm, and things go down. Not that things haven't gone down with my channels recently because of all that garbage that went on a while ago. Um, it's had an effect on my channel. It's gone down. The views are down. The subs are slowly. My subs have stopped. They just kind of tapped off. They're sort of going up and down a little bit like that. But um, if I do anything more right now, I don't want to. I don't want to hurt the algorithm on my channel. So, well, I'll think about it though. I might do Saturday. Saturday could work, although it's right after Friday. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to see. I'll have to take a poll from everyone, John. Everyone's got to have their decision on that. Ah, cool. So his grandchildren come over in their Detroit Lions jerseys, and they have a lot of fun. Awesome, awesome. That's great when you can have your children, grandchildren, and the whole family come over and enjoy the game and stuff, and throw the jerseys on. And even if you've got competing jerseys and teams that one person likes one team and someone likes the other one, just don't get like the English where they go stupid crazy over the soccer teams and they want to have gang wars and beat each other up and shoot each other. Man, they get crazy on their soccer games over there. But yeah, no, that can be a lot of fun. Well, that's too bad. So I'm cutting into your day, eh? Oh, that's too bad. Too bad. We'll see what we can do. I'll keep it in mind, and we'll think about that because I know it's not just football; it's other sports and that, and there's a lot of things going on Sunday. Like people, Sunday's kind of the day that you used to go. Like when we were kids, we used to go visit the grandparents and stuff like that. People we didn't see very often, and we had to dress up and go and be polite and nice and act like normal children instead of you know running around like little hoodlums. um, but yeah, Sunday's a day that there's a lot of going on for different people for different reasons and that. And sometimes it's not a good day to pick for if you want to do a live show and have everyone show up. But I guess it is what it is, and we'll think about it and see what we can do. All right. Anyway, Bee Gees. I got to write that down. I'll forget if I don't. Bee Gees. We're going to look into that too. Bee Gees, because they are great. But I mean, there's so many songs out there. So many great singers and songs and albums and everything. It's amazing. I could never do them all. It's millions of them. I can't do them all in one lifetime. Anyway, I hope you guys have had fun. I certainly enjoyed myself, even though I didn't like my singing the way you liked my singing. I still had fun, and I'm going to work on stuff and see what we can do for next week. Oh, and that's another thing I wanted to mention too is if Bigfoot Burger shuts off the Wi-Fi here. Oh, Cat Free says Gary Jules version of Mad World. Now I have to get my notes out again. But if Bigfoot shuts off their Wi-Fi here, then I'll have to go somewhere else, and it'll be very tricky and complicated, challenging to try and do the lives at another spot because there might be too many people or whatever. I don't know. I'll have to search out a thing, but that I thought I'd be. Oh my God! Wow, Carl Simpson. Hey, glad to see you show up, Carl. You know what? I was thinking about that all afternoon yesterday, and I forgot to bring that up. But one of my absolute favorites of all time is Gordon Lightfoot. Thanks, Carl, for reminding me. Gordon Lightfoot, he's just amazing. There is a couple of songs of his that I'd really like to try too, so we're putting that on the list as well. Edmund Fitzgerald. And then the other one is the one where the ghosts in the castle and all that kind of stuff. I can't remember what it is. Peace and love to you too, Darlene. I'm assuming you're taking off soon. Gordon Lightfoot. Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up because I was doing it all yesterday afternoon and completely forgot about it. Thanks, Carl. Thanks for reminding me. Anyway, so yeah, Bigfoot shuts off their. Yeah, it was a good suggestion, wasn't it, Cat Free? If you could read my mind, that's it. That's the one, John. That's the one. If you could read my mind, love, what a tale my thoughts would tell. Just like a paperback novel, the ones that the drugstore sells. That one. I love that song. I love it. Absolutely love it. I'm going to work on that one too. But yeah, so it might get challenging to do the lives if I can't get the Bigfoot Wi-Fi here. So we'll see on that. I just wanted to bring that up. Magic. Thanks, John. Magic. Yeah, it is magic. He's magic. Bring that up to give you a heads up that things might change up with the lives because of the Wi-Fi here at Bigfoot. And then also, once I get my trailer VIN number and all that, and I get out in the road more, hopefully. I don't know about this year because I'm not going to travel with that truck and hauling that trailer in the winter with their snow and ice. But that'll have an effect on my lives as well as when I can upload my videos if I can stay on that schedule and that. So I thought I'd bring that up as well too. You're welcome, Billy T. You're very welcome. And give your mom a big hug for me, Gail. And tell her to look forward to next time. But yeah, so I guess that's a good enough update on everything so far for this week, I guess. And we're going to just have to cut this short now because it's well over an hour. It's an hour and a half now. And I know everyone's got things to do. They got grandparents to go visit. They got football games to watch or something. I don't know. They got Sunday things to do. So, yeah. So we're going to cut this down and cut it short and move on. Oh, such a nice of you to say, John. He says, thanks for brightening up our day. Thanks. I hope I brighten up everyone's day. Yeah. It brightens my day up too because... Oh, Carl, right. The fishing lure, right. That's okay. I was kind of wondering about that 2 days ago. Um, but yeah, I'll be looking forward to that when you can send it off to me. I'm looking forward to trying a bass fishing lure. That'll be cool. Thanks, Carl. Thanks for reminding me. But that'll be cool anytime. Bass, the bass fishing won't be up until December anyway, or maybe November. But it has to get colder and less people out at the lake, but mainly colder. But and Spider Lake that I go to in 1967, I think it was, the mid 60s anyway. In Spider Lake of Vancouver Island here, there is a record-breaking. I think it's bigmouth bass. I think it's bigmouth, but anyway, record-breaking bass was caught in Spider Lake here on Vancouver Island. That I don't think they've broken the record yet, still, but I'll have to look that up. It was in the 60s anyway. But that'll be cool. I'm looking forward to trying that lure out. And yeah, but take your time, no problem. No problem. So I guess here we go. I always hate to leave. It's always hard for me to leave because I enjoy it. You guys enjoy it, and then you make good comments. Tell me how much you're enjoying it, and then I just don't want to go anywhere. Ah, that's too bad. Been to the doctor so much, eh? Yeah, that's a drag when you have to keep going back and forth. You got medical conditions that just take away your time in life. Yeah, sorry to hear that, but hopefully you'll get better soon. I hope it's something you can recover from, get better, get healthy. And yeah, like I said, I'll be looking forward to having that show up and trying it out. Oh, I'm starting to feel a little bit winded and tired. I better go have a nap. A nap in between live shows. Yeah, a week-long nap. Anyway. I think my brain's on overload or something. I'm just acting giddy. Anyway, the girls are waiting for me. I know you guys have to go and do stuff. I've got stuff to do too. I got to do some shopping this afternoon as well. Grocery shopping. More food for the girls mostly. And yeah, stuff to do. So I'm glad you all could show up, and thank you for being here, and thank you for enjoying everything. Thank you for all your wonderful comments always. And we'll see you very soon here. The week won't take too long. It'll go by fast. You'll see. And Carl says, good evening to anyone from Alabama. Alabama. That reminds me of another song. Oh, I better go. I'm going to write that down. Ciao, ciao, ciao for now. Yep, ciao, ciao, ciao for now. Mamma Mia says. Okay, we got to take off. So you guys have a great week. Take care, stay safe, and just have fun, and hopefully they don't burn the whole planet down in the meantime. All right, take care, everyone. Ciao for now. I got to go hug the girls for everybody. Okay.